No, 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 no. It's one thing talking, joking, laughing about Alexander Isak joining Liverpool. But now when it gets to serious talk and what Ben Jacobs has said about the possibility that Isak could still end up at Liverpool, that is a different story altogether. You might as well give up on the league right now if you're not a Liverpool supporter, if Alexander Isak ends up at Liverpool. That, I'm afraid, is the nail in the coffin. It really is. Everybody else could just not even bother this transfer window. If indeed you have got aspirations of challenging for the Premier League title, you might as well just sit back in your chair and go, oh well, let's fight for the Champions League. Who are we up against? City will look at the likes of Chelsea, maybe Aston Villa, Newcastle, Arsenal, same. Just looking at what we can do to try and solidify one of second, third or fourth spot, because there is nobody coming anywhere near Liverpool if they sign Alexander Isak. And I get it, like, it's all tongue-in-cheek, it's all laughing it off at the moment. Surely Liverpool cannot spend any more money. They've just broke the British transfer record once. Can they do it twice in one window after winning the title last season? Surely not. You don't need that many players, do you, when you've got a strike force like Liverpool's? I was joking the other day, laughing around, saying, what about Jota? What about Gakpo? What about Harvey Elliott? What about all of these players? Diaz, Nunes? An abundance of depth that nobody else has got in the attacking third of the pitch. You've just brought in Florian Wirtz, and now you're talking about Alexander Isak. That cannot happen. And I'm saying this for the rest of the Premier League. The story, by the way, from Ben Jacobs on this one, and what he has said with this is, Liverpool have not yet given up hope on signing Alexander Isak. Now, obviously, with jokes like I just said, like, surely, like, Liverpool have got to move players around. They're looking at Ekitike, they're looking at Osimhen, players like this. Like, Osimhen on his own, like, blah. Like, seriously? That's scary stuff. But even Osimhen comes with a little bit of doubt because he's never played in the Premier League. But when you've got a striker that has been smashing it in the previous 2-3 seasons at the highest level, at Champions League qualification level for Newcastle, who is a ready-made fit and knows exactly what the Premier League is all about coming in, then you're talking, whoa. I mean, we're talking here going back to the days of Andy Cole signing from Newcastle for Manchester United. That's the equivalent back in the day. That's how significant a signing this would be. Jacobs goes on to say Liverpool could offer a guaranteed 100 million plus bonuses that would potentially exceed the deal for Florian Wirtz. So yeah, Liverpool about to break the British transfer record twice in one season. That is unheard of. That would be the single biggest statement. How many times have I said this, by the way, already this window alone? We're not even into bleeding July yet. How many times have I said that Liverpool are about to blow this whole transfer window to smoke and break every record that there is? They're going to break the record for the amount of money spent. They're going to break the record for a player and money spent on one particular player twice if they get Alexander Isak on top of Florian Wirtz. That would be the scariest. And I'm talking like there's some serious talent out there right now regarding forward lines in Europe. And you could argue there's a few, obviously. You've got the Real Madrid forward line. City are not bad, are there? You're looking at Barcelona's with Yamal, Lewandowski, Rafinha. They're looking to add Nico Williams to that. That's a scary one as well, isn't it? It really is. PSG's, I mean, whoa. But Liverpool with this, now, I think this would challenge anybody's opinion on who has got the best forward line in European football if Isak signs for Liverpool. It pains me to say it. It's scary. I'm jealous. I hate the fact that Liverpool are doing this business. I have to applaud them. I have to say, look, what is value for money these days? You could say that Liverpool have spent so much money, but look at the players. Look at what's coming in. It's not any sort of like worry or concern in anyone that they're buying. Like, when you could make deals like 40 million and 38 million for Frimpong and Kirkes, and then go and spend British transfer records on two of the best attacking forward talents on the planet right now, and that's arguable. I challenge anybody with that. Then it's worth the money. It is worth the money. How Liverpool finance it? Obviously, they're going to have to sell players. But like I just said, we're in June, and this can still move forward. And Liverpool have got plenty of time to sell players. You could move Harvey Elliott off. You could move Jota. You could move Gakpo. You could move Nunes. You could move Diaz. You can move all five of them players on. I don't think they're going to move all of them. But even if they kept Luis Diaz and kept maybe Gakpo. They got rid of Harvey Elliott, got rid of Núñez. I mean, Núñez right now, they sold him. That's a big one for them, obviously. And that is a big fee and big wage off the books. I think maybe two of them players. Maybe you get rid of Jota and Núñez, and you've got everybody else there, I think, left over. You could get rid of Jota, Núñez and Harvey Elliott, and that would fund Alexander Isak and go a good way to paying a chunk out of the Florian Wirtz deal as well. And that, for me, I think would be miraculous business. That would be mind-blowing. I hate to say it, like I said, but look, what are you thinking right now as an opposition fan? Like, you're looking at this. If you're Manchester City, you're looking at this and you're going, hang on a minute. Like, we're supposed to be the ones that have done good business. We're supposed to be the ones that, under Pep Guardiola, are going to have the second season, the second coming, Pep's next squad. Arne Slot's just come in and got, yeah, I've done it spending no money with Klopp's team. And you know what? Now what I'm going to do? I'm going to spend over 300 million and build the most dangerous strike force in European football, backed up by one of the best midfields and defences that is out there right now. Uh-oh. And that's what you're thinking as a City fan. Where are you if you're an Arsenal fan right now, though? Because it doesn't matter. Actually, you're sat there. Say, for instance, you're Mikel Arteta right now. And you're sat there and you're thinking, right, okay, Zubimendi, great signing. Looks like I know exactly what I'm doing. Partey is going on a free transfer. Zubimendi is coming in. Bish, bash, bosh, bang. Full replacements, no problem. We carry on where we left off. By the way, where you left off was way behind Liverpool from last season. So you have already fallen way behind. And then you go and sign a striker. Let's get Sesko in. There you go. I told you I would get a striker. There is Arteta getting a striker in. That's the final piece of the jigsaw puzzle. And Arsenal are going to now make a big, significant challenge for the Premier League and the Champions League. And Liverpool signed Isak and Wirtz, having already been, 8-10 points ahead of Arsenal last season. Like, Arteta's there thinking, I'm being judged this season. I'm being judged here now on what I actually win as a trophy. And no matter what I do in the transfer window past what Liverpool do, I don't stand a chance. Barring a catastrophe and everyone being injured at Liverpool, there's no way you get anywhere near that Liverpool side. And this is an opposition fan talking here and saying it as it is, I feel, but I'm not afraid to say what everybody else is thinking. And what everybody else is thinking is no one's going to get anywhere near an already championship winning side that is buying the best players in their positions that are on the market right now. And they are. You cannot even argue that point. They are the best that there is out there available. Liverpool have got 4 of them if they get Isak. And that, I think, is end of days for everybody. It really is. And no matter what you say in trying to defend it and bring in other teams into the equation here and what they might do and what business they have done, you have to say that Liverpool are, on paper anyway, untouchable. Absolutely untouchable. And this, I think, is probably as one-sided a transfer window as you're going to get if this actually happens. It's scary to think it. It really is scary. And the Premier League has lost all of its, I think, its get up and go in terms of the competitive nature of it. Yeah, further down the table, it's very competitive. But at the top, this one runaway leader constantly. Like, yeah, you could argue Arsenal came close a couple of times, and credit to them on that side of things. But there's always one, isn't there, like a standout. And that is a worry for the Premier League going forward. But yeah, Liverpool, if they get Isak through the door, God help everybody else, honestly. Give me your thoughts in on this one. Would it be the strongest strike force? Actually, Liverpool fans, whoever it is, would you prefer Isak or Osimhen? Because I think both would cement Liverpool as favourites for the league title next season. Get into the comments on that one. That's your update on everything that's going on. This is Football Talks, everybody. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Give the video a like. And, of course, make sure you hit that subscribe button to stay in tune with what is going on in the Premier League.